Now, before I even begin, I'm going to make something perfectly clear. Tonight, I'm calling Shannon Sharpe to the congregation. Tomorrow, it will be Tracy Ellis Ross's turn. But tonight, Shannon Sharpe, step forward to the congregation. We need to talk. Y'all, no introduction required. Y'all see the title of the video. And yes, I'm deeply disappointed in Shannon Sharpe here, especially when he should know better than this. And fuck no. I ain't gonna sit here and talk about why Shannon Sharpe shouldn't be dating younger women. Nope. Me personally, I don't give a fuck. Whoever they bring to their bed is between them and the person they sleeping with. I'm not going to waste my time going around trying to police anybody's marriage and relationships or what may have you. If that's what they want, I say go ahead, have fun. Just don't come back whining and crying about how they treated you. I ain't trying to hear it. No one else trying to hear it. That was a choice you made. But back to you, Shannon Sharpe. Yes, I am disappointed. The fact of the matter is, Shannon Sharpe, you should have been smarter. You should have been smarter than that. You should have been more aware than that, especially after all that's been happening. Come on, Shannon Sharpe. You are a retired athlete. And you see how these Instagram models, these OF models, and all these other models are treating these upcoming athletes. Whether it's football, basketball, baseball, what may have you. You see how these models are completely fucking over these new athletes coming in the game. But instead of trying to guide these new athletes to stay away from these models and pick women that are more suitable, instead you, Shannon Sharpe, decided to partake in that same ritual. And what's more, now you're in a deep hole. What was once consensual, now you're facing SA charges. And now they gunning for your pockets, 25 million to be precise. But the question everybody's asking is, why? Why did you put yourself in this position to begin with? And yeah, I know y'all thought I'll be coming to Shannon Sharpe's defense. No. This ain't no defense of Shannon Sharpe. This is Shannon Sharpe being brought to the congregation here. Because let me get something straight off the gate. For those of y'all who believe that, it's safer to just pay for sex, I don't fucking think so. And constantly, I keep hearing all these fools sit there and say, why don't you just pay for sex? Why don't you just pay to play? Because it doesn't matter if it doesn't matter. Even if you do decide to pay to play, guess what? You're still not safe from the ramifications. And those same S workers can also set your ass up as well. That's a part. That's a part. That's a part they don't get. That's a part these advocates for sex workers do not get at all. Even if you're paying her, she can still take your ass to the fucking cleaners. So in conclusion, I'm not trying to hear that sex worker shit. But back to Shannon Sharpe. Why did you put yourself in that situation to begin with? Especially when you should have known better. Yeah, I said it. You should have known better. Especially when you see what all these other athletes going through, man. Come on, you're 56 years old. You mean to tell me that you haven't learned anything? Not a damn thing? And because of that, you're now in the situation that you're in right now. Come on, Shannon Sharpe. You should have known that the juice would not be worth the squeeze. You should have known by now that you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful who you bring to your bed, who you interact with, and all that other stuff. Now here you are with a serious lawsuit, 25 million on the line, 25 million on the line, and you're between a rock and a hard place. Now, as always, I will keep my judgments. I'll keep my judgments on hold until everything is brought out in the open. Fuck court of public opinion and their assumptions. I never was part, never will be part. But at this point, Shannon Sharpe needs a goddamn prayer. I'm not saying that he's innocent, but I'm not saying that he's guilty either. As I said, only when everything comes to light will I give out my judgment. But nevertheless, I said what I had to say. I'm done with Shannon Sharpe and I'm out this bitch. Later.